etima na mo tietim to the end game ne saying ensesan ya adwene ne ntoma hwan ba omia ye ntoma NPP na mo meden inti nan yenye den yen sometimes ana metiba na mentemase inti the ana mo ye parliament no ene the ana mo TV so ye na mo kasa the economy has done this na miracle unu say do you know miracle Abuaje Baumia thinks Abuaje is also a relegated no ana mo hu ye am the girl be a friend ekuya amwako girl bi no hye wig bi no unu so ma relegate miracle Abuaje they have relegated him inside Baumia's camp no they know miracle Abuaje obubusa and say Sikana or G during elections or they would do my answer. In this West Stadia, right now, no, Sebaumia, the campaign team no air responding to anything. A queer idea and the friends say a queer muaku said the honor. Oma relegate Dennis because also one, Dennis is not a good communicator. And two, Dennis is using Baumia as a cash cow. They told him to come and audit Sika or G in election 2024. Went to me. Later, I'm going to the Kosi dying. It's Baumia right now, no, what he has done and say. Oma relegated Dennis Miracle Abuaje. Now someone's on the lead Baumia campaign message. Onyo no abiem. Baumia campaign communication miracle in the Dabi. Because Baumia has seen say the more he speaks for him, the more he leads his communication every single day. Now the campaign no break it down. And it's a West Stadia. Miracle Abuaje, as we speak, he is not in charge of Baumia's campaign communication. No. Omo de obane na abeshawo because Sika Oria ye. Omo will say every day this guy goes on TV, he goes on radio, it's all about himself. He's not making any point. He wants to show so yes, Sami Jemfi, but he's not Sami Jemfi. Sami Jemfi, kotre ningu ne niase. And by Omiamone ne kasa say, you don't have to banter Sami Jemfi. You need to sell our message. But he does not get it. It's right now, no. So what's the miracle? Only the Baumia campaign new BMO. Communication, he's not the one leading. I didn't end there. So be kasa. Baumia campaign person officially, I'm responding to anything. I'm fresh girl the money because they have realized say girl in the Nyansa chair Dennis Abuaje. Inti go back. The last time I tell you, Samira Kachem say he's too arrogant. Brennan Wasi. And one and the bufu ye. And I catch Samira say, oh Kachem say me arrogant. Now okay I can't. Kebeka was some waha. And one a bugger can send the uncle bench. Now no could see about Samira. Samira Kachem say he's too arrogant. If you need power, stop being arrogant. Be factual. And then the buffo no catch about me. I say, now also say, oh, I now free. And look at Coco beside no. One can about Samira him or catch will be a party and no Samira no dinner term or he no free. And one your friend miracle. In the say and there, miracle is not in charge of Baumia's communication. Yes. This is the kind of political party I'm with him. Now, you jump fast. More there. Kojo Ponkruma is spreading this fake jandam, which is fine. Joy FM, Joy News, Multimedia, the fake news in Ghana, no credibility. And the NPP, the Omu Yenyan say, Yasembiaba, see NDC for spending 71.6 billion. Omu de abeka yeka ne daho 71.6 billion. Kojo Ponkruma, wahwe pono ama edidi ni trim. Right now you see. My problem with the NPP is say, oh my Jiminti, anything you throw at them, they think is red meat. You can throw shit at them, they think it's red meat. You can throw mud at them, they think it's red meat. They are not intelligent to ask themselves simple questions before they even go out to do jandam. Now, Kojo Ponkruma manufactured numbers, what system nim, and as you know, multimedia right now they are trying everything possible to be relevant. They are no more relevant. In fact, to be honest with you, media general. Multimedia, it is too wide. And Ghana Nibia trusted media general than multimedia. Why? Because multimedia continuously say they are not doing journalism to save a nation. They are doing journalism to save themselves, to make money, to steal from politicians, and to pretend as if they are not part of the crime. Now, all that they are doing is when the NPP throws out Jandam, both the multimedia, almost hey. This is what we have seen. Kojo Ponkruma say, you see NDC for the 71.6 billion ababeka Ghana kahum. Then trasana ejimi for nam. No, it does not work like that. It does not work like that. NDC for 71.6 billion biambeka kahum. Now, in fact, the information say it is true. The question here is, So NDC the 71.6 billion cedis abeka Ghana kaida ho. The question is, eka say na NDC beto ye? Because the way they want this conversation to be literal or basic, we're also going to make it basic for them. Say, Musi NPP for say, how many joy news for say, NDC are buying the 71.6 billion abeka Ghana kahwa. The first question you need to ask that NPP didn't say, now move free power na eka say ne daho. Say you eka na edawa. You be 1 year we eka NDC dia kaya kam. But you know the funny thing, they are not talking about eka MPP jaya because you eka MPP jaya. How can you end up saying say NDC the 71.6 billion akagana kaho? You need to know eka edaho. You first need to know eka edaho. Inti eka edaho na ye saying Bawomia, Kennedy Japan, Brandy Champon, Ekufuado, Oforiata, Gabi Ochidako, Kojo Pon Kruma MPP, no muja eka sene toho, eka sene NDC betuye, and eka sene NDC yakao. So I'll say NDC the 71.6 billion cedis account. Now the question is, na eka sene daho, jandam. Now, young fan say, we are not going to argue with them. Now, NDC the 70.6 billion, 71.6 billion account. Young kase true. What the anchor say you true. Now let's do this. The finance minister just in June, about 7 months ago, about Parliament, okay, say Ghana's public debt reduced by 113.7 billion in 6 months. Now from 726.7 billion, meaning a car NDC are buying ebeto yeno, NPP jatu ono na 726.7 billion. We a facts. Finance Minister about Parliament and obe ready ye. Obeme ti ase say eka NDC beto ya Ekufuado ne MPP jatu ono na 726.7 billion. Omo bedru ya no 6 months pepepe omo tumi etua 113.7 billion. Now, so we use 113.7 billion every 726 billion more. You will be left with 613 billion. In the as of June 2024. Now, a car NDC betu ya 726 billion. Now, amate so amana bedu 613 billion, meaning they have been able to fight 113.7 billion off. Into the yenye rough maths. Say NDC epiki abano epiki government no or not governance no. Na eka MPP jatuwa ye 726.7 billion. Ena ebedu June na NDC tumetuya 113.7 billion. Ena na aka 613 billion. Now just add 70 billion to 613.
Therefore, Senyankopon adom, wanya sika na usi dan sika udi ewura edan mu, ewese unya saa esomfaso no. Obroni say value for money. Therefore, any day kwan so empempenso ben na wasi dan akoduro. Uhia obi POP amawa ohaw amane bia ema ho ana. Obi obe grafia to papa edi amawa ohaw amane bia ema ho ana. Ene mekanfo Crystal Group ena ede amawo Crystal Group womo graphiato and POP ceiling masters. They do POP ceiling designs, wall and ceiling skimming, graphiato designs, ena fe TV unit, ena fe stand, plasterboard, Crystal Group, and so eye ni nyina bi. Orofo me say kotu sika emu ma Crystal Group emedu dwumadie emfama sefa beautification of your house a Crystal Group and out of any day kwan so make am for edi amount yem frem penny for 0534 662801 0534 662801 ubehu omo enkran pumpuni mantem